Hello, today I want to use my video blog to clear up some confusion that's been going on lately. For the past couple of days, there was some news about astrology signs not being what they are, and I think that for all of our astrology fans who really love astrology, it's been a little bit a confused time and wanting to know what this is all about. So I'm gonna try and shed some light on what's going on with the news. So first of all, what happened was that this news was created by an astronomer who made a comment about how the Earth has shifted in relationship to the stars, and how the star constellations that are named after zodiac signs have shifted, and that therefore our astrology is not correct anymore. However, unfortunately, astronomers don't have much knowledge about astrology, and so sometimes they make assumptions or they make wrong conclusions to what astrology, how the stars and the constellations actually affect astrology. Now, there's two different astrological systems that are in place that are most common in our world. And one of them is the sidereal zodiac system, and the other one is the tropical zodiac system. Now, Western astrologers mainly use the tropical system, and as do I. And Vedic astrology, which comes from India, which comes from the East, is based on sidereal zodiacs. Now, sidereal zodiacs are based on the star constellation. So the signs in Vedic astrology are different to the signs in tropical astrology. In Western astrology, however, we don't base our zodiacs on the constellations in the sky. We base our astrology on how the Earth moves around the sun. So it's based on the solar system, and it's based on the seasons. So at the spring equinox, which is the first day of spring, you will also have the first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries. Now, astrology is a very, very old science, and it comes from the days of the Babylonians. And back then, in Babylonian times, the sidereal zodiac system and the tropical zodiac system were completely aligned. They were exactly at the same place, and therefore you have exactly the same names for the star constellations as you have for the zodiac signs in tropical astrology. Now, however, over time this has shifted, and the star constellations are now no longer aligned with the tropical system. However, it doesn't mean that if you are a Cancer in the tropical system, that you're no longer a Cancer, because the tropical system is not affected by the star constellation, so it has remained the same. So I hope this cleared up some of the questions that some of you had around what's happening with the sign. Also, the 13th sign, which has been brought up as well during this confusion with the signs and the tropical and the sidereal and all that stuff. That is also a star constellation. That is not a tropical sign. So therefore, a tropical Western astrology does not consider the 13th sign to be part of our system. So yes, is it a star constellation in the skies? Absolutely. Is it placed between Scorpio and Sagittarius in the star constellations? Yes, absolutely. And so if you're interested in Vedic astrology, there might be some more that you can find out about that through that. So, I just want you all to understand that if Western astrology has been a tool that you've been using in the past, and it has really resonated with you, and that you've really been able to use to your own benefit to get to know yourself and to get to understand how the energies work within you and outside of you, and how that all relates to each other, then please keep using the Western astrology. However, if you have not resonated with Western astrology, and if that does not ring true to you, and you feel more drawn towards Eastern astrology, which is the Vedic system, then please feel free to explore that and see how that works for you, and how that affects how you see things for yourself and outside of you. So I always encourage people to keep an open mind. I always encourage people to check for themselves what works for them and what is true for them, because I think that's the most important thing. And I'm looking forward to touching base again with my next video blog, which is going to be about the full moon. So please stay tuned and check in with me again in a couple of days when we have a new video blog about the full moon. All right, have a great day. Bye bye.